So I feel like this is something that a lot of women can relate to. So I am going to dive right into this topic. So I used to think that for asking for things or receiving made me needy, or high maintenance. So in the past, especially when it comes to like dating and stuff, I would kind of want to avoid being high maintenance until one day kind of came to realize that I wasn't where I want to be. Also, when I would be in relationships, I wasn't necessarily receiving what I needed in the relationship. Or I would start being the one that would be bringing out more of the masculine energy, so planning the dates and things like that. Which at the end of the day, depending on what your dynamic is in this world, the dynamics are different. But if you're someone who wants to embody being more feminine and are looking for a man that's more masculine, if you're in a heterosexual relationship, I feel it's important to know about this. Also, as a woman in this society, probably feel like being too emotional can come off as too needy, or you're saying you're good when you're not, because you feel like if you start expressing how you're feeling, you're not emotionally mature and things like that. Although I've come to realize that is just probably just the people that I've been attracting. I'm in this journey too, so if you're in the same journey as me, you can comment under the video. But I think also it's just like the society we're in, men have become a little bit more feminine as well, and they expect a lot from women too, and vice versa. It's just the dynamics are so different than, let's say, the traditional relationship you would see in like movies and stuff in the past. But I just didn't feel like, not that I wasn't safe in the relationship, but I wasn't emotionally safe to be vulnerable. So I guess I was probably having a mask, and it would be hard for, if I'm when I'm dating men, for them to get through to me. So that's one thing. But I think it depends on who it is that you're attracting, and if you feel like you're doing the chasing. I feel as a woman that's not necessarily, especially if you want to be more feminine, that's not how you should be, and that's not how you're going to attract the guy that you want in your life. So that's something that I've learned a lot. Like, I know that what I want is, be supported, and there's a lot of things that I had to learn. For example, realizing that receiving is not weak, it's trusting, it's opening. Looking at high maintenance as more of like a high value person. It's knowing what your standards and your boundaries are and people not crossing them. Letting the guy lead is not submissive. It's what the guy actually wants to do. And your feminine energy invites, but doesn't chase. And also, I always kind of felt like I was too much, but I guess I was just talking to the guys that weren't exactly emotionally available. But I guess the things that in the future, if you're kind of on the same journey as me, what I want to do is say thank you without guilt. Let a guy open the door for me. Be open with how you're feeling and vulnerability. Be honest, and I guess embrace my soft girl era. It turns out that receiving is an art, and I'm finally learning how to do that. So there's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to work on, but I think it's an important topic. See, I don't know about you, but I just feel 10 times better and more alive when I have a tan. Unfortunately, I did not get this from vacation. I do wish though, maybe soon, but not at the moment. I did use a self tanner. I did use the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark self tanner. This is what it came up with for me. I am very fair, and some people might still consider this color even fair, but for me, this is great. And if I could look like this every day, I'd be happy. But yeah, this isn't sponsored, but I do recommend it and I hope you can try it too.